Hey guys, crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I'm Aaron.
Momo.
You didn't say anything.
That's Calvin.
Should air lemur.
Last time on Avatar, really fun episode actually. We had the pirate episode, right? What you doing, Calvin?
No.
Water scroll.
And death.
Yeah.
And death!
Yep. They're leaving the Fire Nation on their way to the, I'm assuming still the North Pole. So that's pretty much all the stuff we really need, right?
Yep.
But
bird lizard!
And they have
we
a water
had an
scroll.
episode of personal growth for
Katara.
Katara.
Yeah.
Avatar, Aang, he can do water better than she can.
Yeah.
the acquisition of skill was quick for him, I guess.
It was pretty quick. I mean, he is the Avatar, and I guess he has said, like, you've done it like 1,000 times before. You know, your spirit or whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. You know? It would have been nice maybe to have Katara stay more proficient in water breathing, but maybe she'll get, you know. She hasn't had a teacher either, right? She's kind of self-taught.
Yeah, she's self-taught.
Completely self-taught.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, when I balance out the characters, you know, Aang, he could do all four, and he's fucking awesome. But would he be better at every single element than, like,
This is like our Luke Cage conversation.
Kind of a little bit. But it's interesting to talk about for me, at least. Keeps me engaged in the show.
Yeah.
Okay?
Engaged.
That's it. Calvin, hit the button. Quick. Aang can save the world.
Fuck! What? Katara would have been a pretty good name.
Jet.
What's her name again?
I like Alia because it has a double A's.
Yeah.
Momo!
He's gonna eat that ant beetle. Oh, never mind. Found.
No! What the fuck?
It's a trap.
Those are cool
It's like a bamboo trap.
Let them out. Thank you.
This is gonna take forever.
I like that he flies in a controlled chaos way, rather than like just floating.
Job, man. He was aiming good with that boomerang.
Think about it. Somehow Prince Zuko and the Fire Nation keep finding us. It's because they spot Appa. He's just too noticeable.
You're the leader? It's your voice still cracks.
I'm the oldest, and I'm a warrior. So
At least he's thinking
I'm the
strategy.
If
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah, but we can just walk around with a giant
I mean,
bison.
He is the Avatar.
leader. But the important thing is that we're safe from the Fire Nation.
Oh, shit.
Fasten your shirt.
Cut off.
Oh, yeah, he's on fire. Oh, she carries water with her. Smart
That's good.
girl. Did she do the whip thing?
I think so, yeah.
Look!
Who's these guys? Whoa!
Japanese
Oh,
Mowgli.
Hook blades. They're still in the Fire Nation, right?
Like the fucking Lost Boys from Hook.
They're like Robin's merry men.
Hey, he was mine. Gotta be quicker next time.
Yeah.
There's
It's
Eric.
Eric!
That's
He just
definitely
has
Eric.
He just has a tree.
Oh.
I like those weapons.
Yeah.
You just took out a whole army almost single-handed.
Army? There were only like 20 guys. My name is Jet, and these are my freedom fighters.
Jet.
Spears, Longshot, Smeller Beast, the Dude, and Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak.
Which
Little John.
You think my name is funny?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's Eric. That guy better not die.
We just needed the right distraction. And then you guys stumbled in.
We were relying on instincts.
You'll get yourself killed doing that.
Mystic.
Hold this. Why? What's this do? Hang?
I'll get up on my own.
So it was probably their traps in the beginning, not Fire Nation.
Grab hold of me, Katara.
I don't know. He said that they were.
Oh my. They can go pretty quick.
How come they're going up so slow? Sokka was like, ah!
No, it's like Batman. How much do you weigh? This is carefully planned, I guarantee it.
The guys were practicing this morning.
One day, we'll drive the Fire Nation out of here for good and free that town.
That's so brave.
Yeah, nothing's braver than a guy in a treehouse.
Don't pay any attention to my brother.
No problem. He probably had a rough day. Fire Nation killed my parents. I was only 8 years old.
That happens a lot.
It changed me forever.
Sokka and I lost our mother to the Fire Nation.
I'm so sorry, Katara. Today,
Definitely like
Knock,
he
knock.
was.
struck another blow
We're
against
the
the
same.
It's like Hook.
Boo's gonna be invisible here.
Yeah, like Hook. You're doing it, Peter.
I gotta wait. False alarm. He's just an old man.
That kill an old man.
Could be a bender.
What are you doing in our woods, you leech?
Please, sir. I'm just a traveler.
Does the Fire Nation let people go? Does the Fire Nation have mercy? Jet, he's just an old man. He's Fire Nation. Search him. But he's not hurting anyone. Have you forgotten that the Fire Nation killed your mother? Remember why you fight.
We got him stuck, Jet.
This doesn't feel right. It's what has to be done. Now let's get out of here. Come on, Sokka.
Man, they could be Fire Tuck.
He's messed up, Katara.
He's not messed up. He's just got a different way of life. A really fun way
I
of
like how
life.
they travel.
He beat and robbed a harmless old man.
I want to hear Jet's side of the story.
He was a harmless civilian. He was an assassin, Sokka. See? There's a compartment for poison in the knife.
I knew there was an explanation.
I didn't see any knife. That's because it was concealing it.
See, Sokka? I'm
You tell the
sure
truth?
you just
I don't
didn't
think
notice the knife.
I don't think so.
I think it's
There was
convenient.
no
Like, hey,
knife.
by the way, now.
Going back to the hut, the Fire Nation is planning on burning down our forest. If you both use water bending to fill the reservoir, we could fight the fires. But if you leave now, they'll destroy the whole valley.
Is that a trick too?
You're jealous that he's a better warrior and a better leader.
Katara, I'm not jealous of Jet. It's just that my
Well,
instincts...
my instincts tell me we need to stay here a little longer and help Jet. Come on, Aang. Sorry, Sokka.
You should be a little more forgiving of jealousy considering last episode.
True.
Now listen, you're not to blow the dam until I give the signal. If the reservoir isn't full, the Fire Nation troops could survive.
But what about the people in the town? Won't they get wiped out too?
Look, Duke, that's the price of ridding this area of the Fire Nation. Now don't blow the dam until I give the signal. Got it?
Oh,
Where
man.
do you think you're going, Ponytail?
So that's what they're up to.
Not quite Sumeria, are they?
Underground water is trying to escape from these vents. I need you guys to help it along.
I've never used bending on water I can't see. I don't know.
Katara, you can do this.
Just dude knows how to manipulate.
I know the Avatar can do this.
Yeah, they're doing their moon tide.
Yeah, it's the.
While you two are up there, you might want to practice your knot work.
Hey, Smeller Bee. You gonna eat your lychee nuts?
Why would they need blasting jelly? Because Jet's gonna blow up the dam. What? No, that would destroy the town. Jet wouldn't do that. I've gotta stop him.
Jet!
Yes, I would.
Where's Sokka?
Katara.
Come on, girl, yeah.
You're not going anywhere without your glider.
Just fly.
Not as well. Once again, we got a non-bender competing pretty well with a
With the Avatar.
with an avatar.
Let alone another bender. I like the music.
Yeah, I know. It's like their fight theme with some epicness in it. That was cool. I like that shot.
Oh, damn. Yeah! Good job. Dang.
Oh, shit.
She's been practicing with that scroll. What was that? Oh, she iced it up. Cool. She just sub-zeroed him.
He has
Finish him!
I can't believe I trusted you. You lied to me.
Dang, that's a lot better than she was
You're sick and
before.
I trusted you.
She's getting better.
No. Ice his mouth.
No!
Cut the string.
Boomerang!
Catch it.
Shit.
Oh snap!
It's gonna be like an episode where they don't win.
You gotta fucking stop.
Oh my god.
Sokka didn't make it in time. All those people.
Wait, did he evacuate?
The Fire Nation is gone, and this valley will be safe. It will be safe. Without you.
Sokka!
I I warned the villagers of your plan, just in time. What? At first they didn't believe me. The Fire Nation soldiers assumed I was a spy. But one man vouched for me. The old man you attacked. You traitor! No, Jet. You became the traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people. Katara, please.
Leave him there
Help me.
to die.
Goodbye, Jet.
Freeze his head over.
Just leaves him there.
Zip yip.
And that was a very
Man,
authoritative.
people died in the Atlantic Ocean, April 14, 1912, in like 10
I thought you were
minutes.
going to the dam.
He'd be
Yeah.
fucking
How come
dead
you went to
in
the
that
town
ice thing.
instead?
Dead!
Man,
Ta-da!
Dave Filoni. What a...
Oh, damn.
What an extremely well-written episode.
I
Like,
like
top to bottom, like, very well-written.
For only a 20-minute episode.
Yeah.
You get a lot of content.
I'm saying, like, everything that happened pertained to that final outcome of the story. I really liked that. It was great.
Yeah, from the start of like let's walk,
Yeah.
and like his instincts, all the way to like I told him all to leave.
Yeah.
And even the old man that they hit up, you know, that Sokka's like, no, don't do this.
The
Vouch for it.
bamboo traps came back later.
Yeah, they came
Mhm.
back like everything did. It all looped around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved Katara being able to get that guy out. You know, to be fair, she got it from behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was going to say, like, it was cool that she beat him where Aang couldn't.
Better
But,
than poisoning someone.
yeah.
True, but I mean, I feel like I don't know.
Aang didn't
water
want to fight him.
Water hitting me versus like a fan hitting me. Not like a fan, but like air.
Tornado force
Well, think about
winds.
Tornado, though.
Yeah, but the tornado doesn't kill you. It's the shit floating in the tornadoes
Tornadoes
that
could
kills
kill
you. No, it's the shit floating in the tornadoes that kill you.
They lift people
Aaron
up.
is right.
They
Yeah.
lift people up, man, and throw them and shit.
I mean, I suppose this is the fall
Yeah,
that
They
kills
put
you.
the cars.
I mean,
You don't die. You don't die from the tornado.
You can die by falling from standing up, just falling over, hitting your head. You.
Well, yeah,
dead.
something hard.
Yeah.
I feel like water's more dangerous than air. Is what I'm saying.
Would you rather?
You get a little more maneuverability though. So it goes
In
to your
water?
play style, right?
No, in
Yeah,
air.
in air. Like I said before, I really enjoy that when Aang is flying by himself, it's like that controlled chaos. So he has to use his glider to be a little more precise. I like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
The ice thing she did,
Yeah. that
like
was
whenever
cool.
like her breath came out, I'm like, what?
Yeah, she
doing?
used she
And then,
used
like,
the
it, like,
moisture in her breath to do it. Yeah.
Like whoa, just
That
ice.
was really cool.
And we've never seen you use ice before.
No, she's used ice.
Has
She
she?
has. Yeah.
She made the guy slip last episode.
Oh yeah, I guess.
And then she did it in the first episode
I
too,
wonder how
right?
she
Or second episode.
It was one of the first few
she
episodes.
cracked
It's when
Aang out of his thing, right?
it was when shoot.
They were on the Fire Nation ship. and
It was
she
on the
used
Fire
to-
Nation
yeah.
ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, she's definitely better than she was last episode as far as like the whips and all that
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
stuff.
I imagine that much like the Force, giving in to like your passion, or she was angry at that point. Maybe that can enhance certain things.
That could be.
You know, I mean, I would figure with something like water, like you talk about like an angry sea sometimes.
I
you
guess
know?
part of it could have been too like she was helping Aang with those geysers, and they did like 15 of them, or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe over that time, like the next one was. A lot
She did
faster.
say I'd never done it without seeing it, and then she learned how to do that.
Yeah, and then the next one that we saw them do, they just whoosh, and it was there,
Yeah.
So maybe that kind of helped her to be able to control it better too.
Yeah. And it could be a matter of like, what water am I missing that I'm not seeing, and maybe that's the moisture breath. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if she's ever
Whenever
done
she
that
started
before.
crying, I was waiting for her to like take those tears and like whoosh, but then she pulled it
Oh,
out of her
shit.
thing. I don't.
in the guy's neck.
Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming like that's water,
Kind of
right?
a good idea.
Cause like she was crying, and I'm like, oh, she
Well,
didn't
we
like
gotta
it.
clog her.
Ah! Like that'd
Yeah.
be crazy, but
no,
she
that
just
would be good.
pulled it out of her water.
Now I'm
tank.
just thinking like of some kind of weird scenario where one person cries and then is like uses their tear of sadness to fucking kill somebody. So poetic.
It's like Magneto whenever that guy had just a little bit of iron or whatever
Yeah.
in his dying. He's like,
Too much.
I would keep the
iron
tears.
in your blood. These guys, right? Jet and his merry men that were so well. They were thinking they were doing the right thing. Jet obviously was thinking he's doing the right thing. It's kind of that theme of like every person's freedom fighters, another person's terrorists.
Mhm.
You know,
yeah,
like if they had succeeded in killing those people, they would have solidified other members of the Fire Nation to believe more in their cause. You know, it's like when you have those kind of tactics,
well,
you can be very successful, but you can also be remembered as a warmonger.
yeah. There's like Robin Hood, like he didn't attack the poor, but he attacked the rich and like stuff with the sheriff and all that.
Might be
So,
some
like,
good rich people in there.
I'm sure
There'll be no way of knowing.
Yeah, it could have been. It's just like once he did that and killed all of them, he just became what he was fighting against at the
Yeah.
same time. So it's one of those kind of things, and I think
Yeah.
our heroes can see that, but he at the time can't. I don't know if he's gonna come back or not, but
I mean,
it'd be neat to see like if he kind of comes to his and like comes back as a hero to help him.
One of the things I really enjoyed in this episode was that it was Sokka.
Mm-hmm. Being more leaderish, like.
Well, being more leaderish, but he was the one who, the crux of the episode.
Yeah.
Like, he knew that something was up. There was definitely some truth to him being jealous, but I think that... But I mean...
It was instinct.
It was instinct, yeah.
He felt something wrong.
But I think that he didn't look at that guy through rose-colored glasses. He was able to see the truth way more than they were.
At first, I was like, alright, so Sokka's gonna do it, and it's like, boom, like, oh, what? And like, okay, maybe he built another wall somehow. Like, what? And then like it just floods in. I'm like, well, shit.
I really kind of... I was like, surely the show's not going to go here.
Well, yeah,
and then I did it, and I was like, oh, I am an asshole for it. And then I was like, I'm like, I enjoyed it more than doing that. Mm-hmm. So that was
cool. I was like, do our heroes just lose?
Yeah.
Like, is this an episode where they just don't win? Because they've always kind of won in the past, you know? Like, do they just lose this time?
And, you know, that would have been kind of interesting because our heroes lose and the Fire Nation loses, you know? That would have been kind of an interesting dynamic, too.
That would have been.
But we kind of got the best of both
Fire
worlds.
Nation Strikes Back and
the
Annie's frozen in the ice cube.
I'm saying it could be one of those things where, like, you know, you finally get to the point where you meet Ozai and he references all this fucking shit that, you know, this is what people do to us. We do the same thing, you know? But I think Ozai's going to be more of, like, a just villain than... I don't know. We'll see.
Than justified.
Yeah. Everything we learned about him, he just seems more...
Like
more about power
like
for himself.
He's just an Emperor Palpatine kind of character rather than someone that might have like a heart or like a... Yeah.
Now, these rebel guys here with Jet, are they members of the Fire Nation? They all wear red. They always say, like, look out for color, and that'll kind of tell you, like, where these guys are from.
I don't know. They were talking about Earth Nation, though. That
they talked about Earth Nation Village.
Hurt them, so...
Well,
but I mean, they're in the Fire Nation.
Earth Nation.
Yeah, okay.
The way Jet was, I feel like he wouldn't let anyone Fire Nation on his team the way he kind of acted in the episode, you know?
Well, true.
Like, he was going to kill a whole village that was supporting the Fire Nation just because Fire Nation, you know? And that little old man...
But could it be a matter of, like...
I thought they were just occupying them.
But could it be a matter of, like, the Revolutionary War where it's, you know... Maybe he's a couple generations out of the Fire Nation, but they originally came that way. That's why, culturally wise, they might still have the same colors.
Maybe.
You know? I don't know.
I think they're all Earth.
I just wrote this down real quick. Appa would tire out much quicker walking, not just because he's giant, because he has 6 legs. That's why, like...
a caterpillar.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, that's why, like, humans, like, we, you know... One of our greatest strengths, like, early on was persistence hunting. You know? We would just chase fucking deer. Like, Native Americans chase fucking deer until the deer died. Because the deer had 4 legs and we only had 2. We were more economic in our energy supply.
If you're a really bad hunter, that's what you do.
Yeah, well...
because it does spoil the meat, all the adrenaline and stuff.
Well...
I'm just saying.
I will say, though, the Shoshone
if you know
tribe...
what you're doing.
Calvin, the Shoshone tribe my grandfather was from, used it as a way of becoming a man, so...
Okay. But also...
What the fuck do you do, Calvin?
Yeah. I noticed, like, in the actual fighting, much like Ninja Turtles, or at least, like, the first movie, never any, like, straight-up people getting killed.
Yeah.
You know? Like, at least,
So
like, in Clone Wars...
they attack with their weapons and then they kick somebody.
I'm saying, like, in Clone Wars and Rebels, which Dave Filoni is also attached to, I mean, it's a kid's show, but we do see, I mean...
Clone Wars is a lot of
Clone Troopers are, like, impaled terribly sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Jedi...
Well, there's that General Grievous episode where there was a Jedi that...
Spoilers!
Several Jedi.
Yeah.
That were involved with fighting and stuff.
It's just one of those things where, like, I know that's...
They died.
Maybe with it being on Nickelodeon and being more of a kid's show, you could just, like, oh, they got knocked out. They're fine, you know, later. And they stop being bad, you know? It was one of those things, like, you know, that guy had, like, blades all over his damn 2 swords. Never saw him cut anything once. Yeah. You know? No Iroh or Zuko.
Yeah, the Fire Nation
people
weren't chasing. Well, they don't have a boat.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is the best time for them to fly. Yeah. They don't have a boat. What was he thinking?
Yeah. You guys got anything else?
I can't say anything else.
Okay.
I got a Momo.
The only other thing I have is I was just thinking, like, in an actual war with these things, realistically, I feel like the water benders would have to always win because by nature of their power, they can control water supply, which is one of the most important things in, like, wartime, you know? Like, having access to a ready water supply in a non-industrial country, like... If you can control that, you win the war.
Like someone I feel
like they could easily like take out
they sneak in and they just take all their water.
Yeah.
And they just leave. And in the morning they wake up like, fuck! I was gonna take a shower! Man, I was thirsty.
Or they can somehow like use their power to better infect a supply with like shit or something like that, you know? You know, that was one thing. That you
take some water.
You poison a water supply. You can take
dip it
for a
in
thing.
like the outhouse, and then you put it back.
Like, well, I mean, especially like in Sahara regions or something. But the way you win in those places is you poison a water supply, and then you have regular access to your own.
That's what happened in the Sahara.
Yeah.
They were all poisoned by that boat and by the dumping of chemicals.
Yeah.
Just a movie?
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, I never saw it.
William H. Macy?
No.
That
Doesn't
other
have
dude?
Penelope Cruz or something?
Yeah.
Or Salma Hayek? Which one is it?
Penelope.
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz.
And
there was that one guy who's...
Zach. It's not Efron and it's not Galifianakis.
From Saving Silverman.
No.
Yeah, that's who you're talking about.
That's who it is.
I think so.
I recognize that. Okay, alright, that's going to be everything for Avatar, I think. Really awesome episode. Can't wait to see the next one. We'll be doing that again next week. Down in the descriptions, all links to our social media, and blindwave.net has
Stuff there.
Yep, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane. I'm Calvin.
I'm Eric.
Hit the button.